Welcome to day 40 of 60 Days of Inspiration with Kathleen Gonzalez, and we're studying Living the Sacred Yes, Affirmations for Action by the Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. And it's, June 9th, I think. And, I'm really tired. And I noticed that today I was just kind of over all of this. And I remembered when I was traveling, I took a summer in Mexico at the University of New Mexico. We all went down. There was a Spanish class, and we went down for the summer. And they warned us. They said, you'll be down there, and after about 3 weeks, you're going to experience culture shock. And it's sort of our system can only handle so much unfamiliarity. So different language, different culture, people being different. And we're just kind of immersed in this foreign situation. And they said after about 3 weeks, you'll just have a meltdown. And so they warned us all about it, and they kept kind of tracking us, and then they would do little support groups and stuff for us so that, we could get through it. And I have a sense that that's kind of what's happening with folks, at least the people I know here. And not necessarily people who've been severely affected other than staying home, but and maybe some loss of income, but not a lot of death or illness. It's just this, staying home and getting the constant barrage of fear that's coming in, about our health and our welfare and about each other. And so I was hoping that today's reading would inspire me, because I think these readings have been inspiring me, and I may have actually would have been in much worse shape if I hadn't been doing these readings, for sure. So today's reading is Answered Prayer. Prayer is the movement of my consciousness through the field of all possibility. This field neither comes nor goes, but remains ever steadfast. Prayer dislodges me from where I've been stuck on my treadmill. Releasing my own plan, I become a place for the manifestation of the divine plan. Fear subsides, anger dissipates, and the fog of confusion lifts. Through prayer, I appreciate the moment and find the strength to carry on. The answer to my prayer is the healing and the transformation I undergo as part of the process of unfoldment. I surrender to the answer to my prayer, forever grateful for each chance to change. This is so rich. I love this part. Prayer is the movement of my consciousness through the field of all possibility. Wow, that's pretty cool. I sort of had this, kind of like this airplane kind of cruising, but not a real airplane, sort of more like a paper airplane kind of cruising through, And this field neither comes nor goes, but remains ever steadfast. So there's a field of all possibility that's always all about all possibility, and we just kind of land in different places and experience different possibilities, but we can always kind of take off and go to another possibility. Prayer dislodges me from where I've been stuck on my treadmill. So we forget that there's all these possibilities available, and we just get locked into the idea of our lives, and it's a treadmill. It really is. Yeah. Releasing my own plan, I become a place for the manifestation of the divine plan. So that's that whole thing about letting go, right? Letting go, letting God, right? So we release our own plan and remember our divine nature and hang out in the field of infinite possibility or all possibility, then the divine plan has a chance to come through. And fear subsides, anger dissipates, and the fog of confusion lifts. Ready for that, ready for that. Through prayer, I appreciate the moment and find the strength to carry on. I'm loving this. The answer to my prayer is the healing and the transformation I undergo as part of the process of unfoldment. So I love this thing about the process of unfoldment and thinking of things as our like reality as continuously unfolding, and it can unfold in so many different ways, and that we are all here to play a part in how it unfolds. And if we each pray and find that strength, like appreciate the moment, find the strength to carry on, and then experience and receive the healing and transformation that happens as things unfold, then we have exciting lives and the world is an exciting place. I surrender to the answer to my prayer. Forever grateful for each chance to change. And they always say, be careful what you pray for. But if we can pray for just worldwide enlightenment, the emergence of love as the standard of relationship and respect for each other, I just think, we could really create something pretty amazing. And, when I think of prayer, I personally don't do a lot of rote praying. I learned that as a young child in Catholic school. And after a while, those kind of prayers lost their meaning. And so when I think of prayer, I often, something like a gratitude journal is prayer to me, or meditating is a prayer to me. I do guided meditations. I do meditations that I've had before, and kind of visioning meditations. And sometimes I just try and quiet my mind and make some room for new ideas to come through. But it always happens, I always come out of my meditation, my contemplation, or I'll read something like this. This to me is a prayer. And with new ideas and renewed hope. Fear subsides, anger dissipates, and the fog of confusion lifts. Through prayer, I appreciate the moment and find the strength to carry on. And I feel like sometimes if we can look at adversity as a way to come up with new ideas. So if we're placed in a position that we've never been in before, maybe we can come up with a new idea, because we need a new answer to wherever we're at. It's not same old anymore. And so the same old answers don't work anymore. And I think we may be in that space where we're looking for a new answer. And it's an opportunity to be creative in our prayer and creative in our intention, and surrender to the answer to my prayer. Forever grateful for each chance to change. Whew. Well, thanks, and see you tomorrow.